Ladies and gentlemen, gather around. Today, I'm unveiling a show so powerful it's set to shake the very fabric of your soul. Introducing Welcome to Hell. No, not the place of torment you've been led to believe. Here, in an unparalleled digital sanctuary, every living legend experiences redemption, grace, and mercy. Witness Hell reimagined, transformed into a realm where enlightenment empowers and hope emerges from the depths. Watch as His Royal Majesty, Timothy Lawrence, the Black Pope of eco-spirituality, leads this revolutionary movement under the new American empire. With wisdom, compassion, and insight, he ensures each participant is met not with judgment, but with healing and growth. Join us in reclaiming the narrative where flames illuminate, not consume, where despair turns into determination, and where every participant rediscovers their power and purpose. This is not just a show, it is an awakening. Welcome to Hell is a call to those misunderstood, cast aside, or lost in the shadows. Here, every soul takes center stage to rise to their true potential, redefining legacy and reclaiming divine grace. Are you ready for this transformative journey? The gates of reformation are wide open and the time for change is now. Join us and discover that even hell was taken from the devil, so we can rewrite the story of our lives. Together, let's transform challenges into triumphs. Welcome to Hell, where legends are reborn.
Ladies and gentlemen, welcome to the story. Finally told. Are you ready? Welcome back. The star of the show. Now let's go.
It's a cautionary tale of fear and lust and pride based on actual events where people die.
No one died, but how far would you go to be popular and hot? Would you resist temptation?
No, you would not. Just admit it.
Sometimes mean is what you are. Mean is easier than nice. And though mean can take you far, maybe this will make you think twice. This is a cautionary tale about corruption and betrayal and getting hit by a bus.
You can't buy integrity at the mall. It's not for sale.
Nice.
Thank you.
This is a cautionary tale. Our story begins across the globe. Africa, Africa.
I feel so much better now. Let's go.
Thank you for joining me
No, thank you.
in this here classic. It's been
Trashman didn't get the trash today. Oh, why? Because they won't my pay. Buses on strike, wanna raise and fail, so they can help pollute the air. But that's what makes the world go round. The ups and downs, the carousel, changing people's heads around. Go underground, young man. People make the world go round.
Wall Street losing dough on every share. They're blaming it on longer hair. Big men smoking in their easy chairs, on a fat cigar without a care.
downs the carousel, changing people's heads around, go up and down.
People make the world go round.
People make the world go round. People make the world go round. People make the world go round.
All along it was a fever, a cold-sweated, hot-headed believer. I threw my hands in the air, said, show me something. He said, if you dare, come a little closer. Round and around and around and around we go. Oh, now tell me now, tell me now, tell me now, you know. Not really sure how to feel about it. Something in the way you move makes me feel like I can't live without you. It takes me all the way. I want you to stay.
It's not much of a life you're living.
It's not just something you take, it's given. Round and around and around and around we go. Oh, now tell me now, tell me now, tell me now, you know. Not really sure how to feel about it. Something in the way you move makes me feel like I can't live without you. Yeah, it takes me all the way. I want you to stay. Ooh, the reason I hold on. Ooh, 'cause I need this hope gone. Funny, you're the broken one, but I'm the only one who needed saving. When you never see the lies, it's hard to know which one of us is caving. Not really sure how to feel about it. Something in the way you move makes me feel like I can't live without you. Yeah, it takes me all the way. I want you to stay. Stay.
I want you to stay.
What happens? What happens when you have to say go? What happens when you have to say it out? What happens when you have to say no more? What happens when you have to say, I'm done? You open up your eyes, and what you see is a surprise. And then you say, good morning, Dad. Happy birthday. How you doing? I'm hoping that you're liking your surprise. We have a lot to talk about today. I'm inviting you to my show called Welcome to Hell. It's not a bad place. I took it from the devil. Now we help every living legend. What you think about that? I said to myself this morning, after everything I've been through, we're just going to take care from the devil and just rename it, rebrand it, and then create organizations all over the world with symbols of smiles, not flames. We got candles that burn for the living legends that are progressing in the world today. And I want you to look around my little garden. I want you to look around my little garden, and I can promise you this much right here: as we really gather all the information about our wonderful lives, we're gonna take it to the garden. All right, let's go. Let's go to the garden. Let's go.
What a beautiful day. Let's take a walk. Let's go to the garden.
Fly me to the moon and let me sing among those stars. Let me see what spring is like on Jupiter and Mars. In other words, hold my hand. In other words, baby, kiss me.
Fill my heart with song. Let me sing forevermore. You are all I long for, all I worship and adore. In other words, please be true. Oh, in other words, I love you. Let's go, my Shani.
Fly me to the moon, let me sing among those stars.
Let me see what spring is like on Jupiter and Mars.
Mars, in other words, hold my hand.
In other words, darling, kiss me. Fill my heart with song. Let me sing forevermore.
You, all I long for, all I worship and adore.
In other words, please be true.
In other words, I love you.
all that I long for, all I worship and adore. Otherwise, please be true. In other words, I love
People, I am getting my next scene set up, so I'm about to start lighting my candles today. But what I really wanted to do is I wanted to wish my father a happy birthday. When I started this, I figured we need to give a birthday present worth making today with everything that happens today. Happy birthday, Dad. Yes. I have a little video that I posted up above this live jam welcoming everybody to hell. It's a wonderful place now. In honor of all of the progression that we've been through, Father, I want to let you know something. I created this with grace and mercy in mind, and I knew that your birthday would be the icing on the cake. Okay, I want to thank you for that. I really do. I want to thank you for that. So people, let us get ready for the day. Let us get ready for the day. We don't have time to play.
Finally here?
Yeah, we're the first spot.
We're here at the first spot, ladies and gentlemen.
Oh, say, can you see by the dawn's early light what so proudly we held at the twilight's last gleaming, whose broad stripes and bright stars through the perilous fight. Oh, what ramparts we fought that were gallantly gleaming, and the rocket's red glare, the bombs bursting in air, gave through the night that a flag was still there. Oh, say does that star-spangled banner yet wave o'er the land of the free and the home of the brave.
All right, people, welcome back to the show. And I want to thank you so much for coming here today. And listen, today is a great day, and I really wanted to bring the colors in and let everybody know that we're going to be doing this. We really are. We really are going to be doing this morning. We're going to be enjoying ourselves this morning. I'm about to get up. I'm just getting up. I just threw my jacket on. Walked outside. I looked at the sun. I got my mind together. I am articulating my thoughts, and I am really, really excited about what we have in store for what is coming up. I do apologize about everything that's been going on, but I'm transparent. So, but I am in honor of my father today. His timing is the best thing served right now. We decided to recreate hell, and so we wanted to do that so that people.
Good day, citizens and global viewers.
We wanted to do that. I do apologize. We wanted to do that so that everybody will be aware of what is going on around the world and how we can, instead of just thinking about punishing, we need to now start thinking about grace and mercy while we are in the midst of our storms, so therefore we can be in a positive vibration when we face the nation with how we are achieving our goals as highly utilized living legends. In a minute, I'm going to show you a video that will etch positive thoughts into your soul, okay? And then but first we got to get into our higher vibration. So we're going to get into our higher vibration by joining me on the Rock of the Barn. Thank you so much.
Ladies and gentlemen, gather around. Today, I'm unveiling a show so powerful it's set to shake the very fabric of your soul. Introducing Welcome to Hell. No, not the place of torment you've been led to believe. Here, in an unparalleled digital sanctuary, every living legend experiences redemption, grace, and mercy. Witness Hell reimagined, transformed into a realm where enlightenment empowers and hope emerges from the depths. Watch as His Royal Majesty, Timothy Lawrence, the Black Pope of eco-spirituality, leads this revolutionary movement under the new American empire. With wisdom, compassion, and insight, he ensures each participant is met not with judgment, but with healing and growth. Join us in reclaiming the narrative where flames illuminate, not consume, where despair turns into determination, and where every participant rediscovers their power and purpose. This is not just a show, it is an awakening. Welcome to Hell is a call to those misunderstood, cast aside, or lost in the shadows. Here, every soul takes center stage to rise to their true potential, redefining legacy and reclaiming divine grace. Are you ready for this transformative journey? The gates of reformation are wide open and the time for change is now. Join us and discover that even hell was taken from the devil, so we can rewrite the story of our lives. Together, let's transform challenges into triumphs. Welcome to Hell, where legends are reborn.
Welcome back. I'm so glad you guys are here. Let us really try to address what is going on around us in a positive way. I know the first day was kind of crazy, and it probably will be the same way, but we got to come in here after we get out of there. Come on, people. Now, people, I'm trying to address this camera issue right here, but I also want to make sure I had everything set up right. Okay, so listen. What we're going to be doing today is we're going to be having a quick conversation. We're already at hour 30. You feel what I'm saying? So what we're going to be doing is we're going to be going through the motions to ensure that we have all of our positive vibrations straight. We're going to make ourselves some more wicks because I burned quite a few getting over certain storms, and so therefore a lot of the highly utilized living legends that I've come across, as you can tell, there's not many of your wicks left, but we're here. Thank you so much. So I had the opportunity to go out and see a young musician just by chance walking on my journey. You know, I was walking on my journey and I had a chance to see a girl named Anna, and she sung some of these most amazing songs that I think I've ever heard. It was just amazing. I loved it. And I want you guys to go back on my Facebook page and you'll see yesterday's. I'm gonna change the caption on it so that it will be more about her, so people know who it is. You know, the information I need to get on. I was just walking through. I had to go down there and see her. One of my friends named Jose told me, "Hey, listen, you got to go see this girl." I said, "What?" As he was telling me about her, he started crying. Like, he started welting up. I said, so I started crying too. Shit, you know, listen, I'm a water baby. I'm an empath. I feel shit, right? So I just said, boy, listen, me and you passing energy back and forth to each other right now, very fast. So now I don't walk up in the damn place, right? I think I got me something to eat. Then I walked up in the place, whichever one happened first or second, I don't know. But I walked up in there, and the song that I walked in on, it rattled me. It literally rattled me. And her voice was pure smooth. I was like, okay, I have to go on my journey. I got to keep my mental going right now. But baby, I walked past one guy and he was like, yeah, you know, he knows. I said, listen, she's a star. Take care of her. Take care of her. Oh my goodness, take care of her, I tell you.
All right.
tell them that this is not going to be the life that you imagine. You're going to disappoint people, and they're going to hurt you. Your heart will break, and it will change how you see people. You will learn that you have to always love people, no matter what.
I'm encouraged, stay encouraged, alright, don't give up. I'm encouraged, stay encouraged, alright, don't give up. I'm encouraged, stay encouraged, alright, don't give up.
Well, son, what do we have here?
It's a bread.
Is bread?
I want to cut it.
Oh my god, this looks so yummy. Wow, look at all the berries.
Stuck here on the ground. You're lighting up the way, I can see the road ahead of me. I won't be stumbling in the dark.
This is the best thing I ever tasted in my life.
Holy bread, you gotta get it. Holy bread, you gotta get it.
Until you set me free. My eyes were closed, now I see clear as day. And I just wanted to say that you can take me high.
People, we have a journey to go on. I'm not lying. We have so many journeys to go on one road. You know, I-95, right, crosses over a lot of states. Then you go down and then you hit 20 west. Okay, ride that down. If you ride it just right on 20, you're gonna run right into Georgia. You're gonna swing it on around again and get yourself to Augusta, Georgia. Once you swing on around to Augusta, Georgia, you can find a nice little place called Fort Hood, home of the signal. And there you learn signal, computers, routers, and switches. You know Harris, you know Tobian, you know all these damn people. We control the nodes around the world. It is amazing how much knowledge is dumped into one soldier, increasing his IQ to levels no college could ever give. OJT is medicine for thee. You see, only damn thing a damn college degree tells me that your ass can understand at certain levels. Okay? But one damn thing I won't do is take a fresh college student and put him in this room called a surgery room and say, all right, listen, you just got here, open that heart up and let's go. Nor would a army take a soldier and put him in a school and teach him how to be a soldier. Like, go to school first. This is all. All right, then go be a soldier. You see how the parallels don't match. See, when we got to the army, they did it in reverse. They literally did it in reverse. You didn't get to that damn school until you went to that battlefield. And guess what? You didn't go to that school until you went to that battlefield. And you're gonna go slowly. But Day one, we're just gonna beat the hell out your ass. Okay, that's it. And we're gonna make you feel like we don't love you. But you know we do because people watching us. They're watching us. We're looking at them. We're looking at them. Okay. Does he love me? Yeah, he does. Oh, why he cussing me like that? Does he love you? Okay. Right. My legs hurt. I remember that shit. I remember every damn word I said to him. My legs hurt, Fersan. I can't run no damn more. He said, "You want me to shoot you?" No, run. Right. Okay. You know, those were some tough days, but I got paid for that man to do that shit. I knew he wasn't gonna kill me, but I felt like he was. He had a gun in his hand and everything. You know, it was too real. It was training, but it was so God real. We didn't know if the damn gun was loaded, but we didn't care. But after 2 weeks of that, we could run a solid 2 damn miles in 15 minutes and 34 damn seconds. And then in 2 more weeks, we were able to run that same damn 2 damn miles in 14 minutes. By the time we got to the end, we was at 13 minutes flat. He had threw the damn gun away a long time ago. We ran like damn gazelles. That was the standard. Now, why did I just explain to you what real army was like? Because it made a well-rounded soldier that knew that I shouldn't question whether the damn gun is loaded or unloaded. What I need to know is that he just said run, and there's a man with a gun, and then you run until I tell your ass to stop. Why was that so important? Because in times of emergency, you don't need to goddamn it know all the damn ounces. Trust the damn one that just told you to run. Because you know he's leading you in the right direction. That was the point of it all. All of the byproduct was you got fit, you got healthy. Look at you, boy, you're running like a damn gazelle. So I made you. Only thing you want me to know about all of this shit was to just trust you that you lead him in the right damn direction. Yes. I don't even want to ask you why the hell you ran down them damn mountains saying here. Goddamn, we want to ask you that question, but okay. All right. We're on about your damn business now. Now, take our ass on to our damn normal units. See, after basic training AIT, you go to your unit, sharper than a damn whistle. And this is where the switch happens. I walk up in there, and I walk up in there like a damn machine. Timothy Lawrence, reporting for duty, sir. And these motherfuckers walking around like they damn civilians. And they looking at me like, man, what is wrong with you? Relax. What the fuck? What were you? So I'm looking at these motherfuckers like, I'm here to do this. And they like, you're not in training anymore. Welcome to the Army. So I'm looking, I'm like, what? Everybody just sitting there talking. Child, that damn motherfucker get on my damn nerves. I can't stand this damn ass. Okay, look, excuse me, is everything all right with you, baby? Do you need to go to the doctor? Why are you standing there like that? I'm like, okay. All right. Is there a reason? Are you in the first sergeant office right now? No, you need to bring your ass over here and sit your ass down so you can learn what the hell you be doing. Boom. With that 6, set the hell down. It took me 21 days to really get that shit. But we still had to call them sorry. You know, first I would have top, whatever. But they acted so differently. They welcomed me with open arms. They was like, how was basic AIT? And then they finally debriefed us, and then they finally we had to do a back brief, like, okay, well, how did you experience it? What was your experience? How did you feel that shit? I was scared, shit. What the heck you mean? What you mean? I made it, didn't I? Yes, you did. A lot of them didn't, though. A lot of them did not. I mean, feels like sperm running through the vaginal tract, right? Like, yeah. was the only one that made it, right? Yeah, welcome to the army. You know, those were the days. And then they got me out of that mentality of straight soldier mode to, okay, now you in logistics. Calm down. Let's talk. Let's argue. Let's debate. You don't like that shit? You don't like that signal right there? You don't like how you load the damn? Okay. Well, tell me how you want to try to do it. Okay, how about this right here? I'm the sergeant, you the private, you listen. Okay, so well, see, you know, and then we started learning rank structure on the job. Like you learned that shit in basic training AIT, but then you got to learn it on the job, because now you got to know that there are different positions in the position, in the rank, in all that shit, you know. So sometimes you got to get your damn nose broke. Sometimes you got to get real broke. You know, you just never know which one you're going to do first. There's a lot of shit with the damn military, because you train all day long to protect and serve this nation against all foreign and domestic enemies. So this is what the average soldier would do. And then they would bounce around from unit to unit. And then they would ensure that mental wellness and all that other stuff was taken care of. Then something happens. We go to war for real. And then all the rest is finalized, you know what I'm saying? So that's probably why we're here today. And I'm telling you right now, if it wasn't for the immense amount of pressure that is applied to an American warrior when they are around massive amounts of pressure, they would sometimes crumble. Now, this is the new HC. People don't understand. My military that I came in, we was class of 2006. We was the first soldiers to even wear the AC. We was the first soldiers to even go to an infantry post as a soft MOS. The damn infantrymen did not even know what to do with us. Okay, they said, we're no longer sending soft MOSs just to that damn school. We're going to send them to all y'all asses. Leave from over there. You're going over here to be trained by infantrymen. Why? I'm a computer technician. Get your ass over here. You're going to Fort Benning. You're going to the Rock of the Marne. That crazy motherfucker right there, he's your new damn drill sergeant. Why is his name Lockhart? Come here. Let me explain to you why. And those were rough days then. Very, very rough days. But at the end of it all, we really made it. I didn't know all that shit was real. I thought something was fake. Not one damn bit of it. They meant it. You get up, you won't get down the same way again. Okay? All right. Oh, Lord. So going through that right there alone sharpened your ass fast. You became aware. The reasons why those rounds were so close to your damn head is so that you can feel the wind and the buzz of them. Then drill something behind your ass, laughing his ass off as you piss yourself. And if you stop, he threw a grenade. That bitch blew up. Boom! Those were the days. Okay, that was real training. 101 without even hesitating on that shit. Every fucking soldier went through that motherfucker. Bam. Then they went and got them in the evaluation. Make sure your ass is goddamn saying, you okay? This is training. This is what it is out here. Don't fucking bitch out on me now. Okay. I thought you was crazy. At least we doing these damn back and forth things to make sure your ass isn't crazy and that I'm not going crazy. Is that what we're doing right now? Yes, we are.
Ladies and gentlemen, gather around. Today, I'm unveiling a show so powerful it's set to shake the very fabric of your soul. Introducing Welcome to Hell. No, not the place of torment you've been led to believe. Here, in an unparalleled digital sanctuary, every living legend experiences redemption, grace, and mercy. Witness Hell reimagined, transformed into a realm where enlightenment empowers and hope emerges from the depths. Watch as His Royal Majesty, Timothy Lawrence, the Black Pope of eco-spirituality, leads this revolutionary movement under the new American empire. With wisdom, compassion, and insight, he ensures each participant is met not with judgment, but with healing and growth. Join us in reclaiming the narrative where flames illuminate, not consume, where despair turns into determination, and where every participant rediscovers their power and purpose. This is not just a show, it is an awakening. Welcome to Hell is a call to those misunderstood, cast aside, or lost in the shadows. Here, every soul takes center stage to rise to their true potential, redefining legacy and reclaiming divine grace. Are you ready for this transformative journey? The gates of reformation are wide open and the time for change is now. Join us and discover that even hell was taken from the devil, so we can rewrite the story of our lives. Together, let's transform challenges into triumphs. Welcome to Hell, where legends are reborn.
Welcome back to the show. Hello, everybody. So that was training. Then we went to the next phase. Now you're going to school. Why did they do it in reverse? Why did they not send you to school and then send you to training? Because you must train to be a warrior first. The education is to teach you how to use the equipment that will be for your specific MOS now. All of the rest of the soldiers that was infantry and all this stuff, buses came and picked us up and took us back on our normal journey. Y'all got to stay for round two. We just need to know the first phase of y'all's y'all's life. We out of here. We going over to here. And I sat down when I walked up inside of that school, and I sat down in front of that computer and the damn switches and all that shit. I have never felt more grateful to be on this side, because I know that on that side, the boys is going to run hard. And because I know what they're going to do, it made us on this side work even harder, because see, now you have two types of classes merging. You have our class meeting up with a class that was ahead of us that never went through that. Okay, so now they are BDU, we are ACU. All right, and so now we're looking at them like they in the wing going back to the training. But my point to it all is, when we went on to that field, our drive to make sure those signals were never cut, never down, never nothing, was so superior that General Mixon ended up giving us a horn for being a unit that never lost signal at all. And that was an honor to be held, especially knowing what happened. Now, moving forward, we're now in a day where it's in we have a choice to be angry or earnestly concerned. And in that concern, we decide to give help as opposed to punishment. For we know what hell is like. So we took it from the devil for a reason, not just a season. So I'm glad you guys are able to watch this. This is a new concept right here. We're giving a lot to what we are doing and ensuring that how we do it is better. Now, I'm not changing the script. We do have other platforms that we will be advertising other content on, but the Welcome to Hell concept is very, 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 very interesting. Helping every living legend is what we should be thinking about. And isn't that a wonderful little concept? I mean, we can use hell to our advantage. Isn't it wonderful, people? Next, I want to say happy birthday, Dad. I hope you like the videos I sent you. I'll be calling you soon. I know you leave in town. This was absolutely an amazing day. I'm gonna be posting a video up. Listen, we still have the shows going on. We had a lot of stuff going on this week with filming and recording and other things that's going to be taking flight soon. But we're not going to interrupt my father's birthday with any of that stuff because it does not oversee this moment right here. Happy birthday, Dad, and welcome to hell, everybody.
Ladies and gentlemen, gather around. Today, I'm unveiling a show so powerful it's set to shake the very fabric of your soul. Introducing Welcome to Hell. No, not the place of torment you've been led to believe. Here, in an unparalleled digital sanctuary, every living legend experiences redemption, grace, and mercy. Witness Hell reimagined, transformed into a realm where enlightenment empowers and hope emerges from the depths. Watch as His Royal Majesty, Timothy Lawrence, the Black Pope of eco-spirituality, leads this revolutionary movement under the new American empire. With wisdom, compassion, and insight, he ensures each participant is met not with judgment, but with healing and growth. Join us in reclaiming the narrative where flames illuminate, not consume, where despair turns into determination, and where every participant rediscovers their power and purpose. This is not just a show, it is an awakening. Welcome to Hell is a call to those misunderstood, cast aside, or lost in the shadows. Here, every soul takes center stage to rise to their true potential, redefining legacy and reclaiming divine grace. Are you ready for this transformative journey? The gates of reformation are wide open and the time for change is now. Join us and discover that even hell was taken from the devil, so we can rewrite the story of our lives. Together, let's transform challenges into triumphs. Welcome to Hell, where legends are reborn. Ladies and gentlemen, gather around. Today, I'm unveiling a show.
Sorry about that again. I was listening to it on the other mic. All right, so we got to end the show right now. But before we end the show, we're going to get ourselves ready for our morning week. Okay, so let us get ready. Welcome everybody. Welcome to the 13th hour.
All right.
Is to rule. One is the numerical sign of originality, and the lion's seal is indelibly stamped on everything he does. One is the number of unity, and Leo's large view unites all the pieces into one picture. One is energy and essence expressed in all things, and Leo of the sun expresses the essence and energy of life. One is the indicator or beginning, an initiative, reflecting I am and I will, the two driving forces within the lion. One is the sign of the solitary onlooker, and Leo, alone and isolated, can see it all. One is the world of the future, a world that Leo can envision from his high place.
As the ruby is rare and warm because it is filled with color, deep and rich, it is Leo's stone. The ruby is a command to the eyes to behold and appreciate, and this is the lion's message. Rubies are found in the palaces of kings, in their crowns and on their fingers. They say, look at me, I have worth, I am special, just as Leo says. For he cannot tolerate being overlooked, underrated, or outclassed. But rubies are ornamental, a sign of vanity, pomp, and circumstance. And the lion has this to remind him that showing off is one thing, and growing up is another.
Color, Leo, orange and yellow. As orange-yellow as the sunrise or sunset that illuminates the beginning and the end of the day. As orange-yellow as the golden scepter in the hand of the ruler. For the lion must be king in his jungle, whatever his jungle may be. You, Leo, must remember that to lead is to serve not yourself, but others. And power is not a gift, but a loan that can be easily reclaimed. So, Leo, be the one that leads. Be as rich and obvious as the ruby. Follow the sun as high as you can go. Only remember the ancient myth of the god-man who flew too close to the sun and melted his wings? In love, Leo, it's the talk of the town. And you're doing most of the talking. This is the greatest, grandest, most glorious, romantic happening in all the history of lovers. This isn't a simple affair of the heart. It's a Rodin statue, a Sistine Chapel, a 14-karat gold ruby-studded temple of pleasure which outdoes the Taj Mahal.
In love with a Leo man, my girl? You're about to become a tasty dish to set before the king. And you'll really be appreciated. Get your hairstyle, lay in a supply of perfume, wrap your royal skin in silk, satins, and fur, and take your vitamins. It's showtime. And every night is opening night. Not yours, his. The stars, Leo, but you have the royal box seat. However, don't think he's blinded by the footlights or the spotlight. He'll have one eye on you all the time. You're the king's favorite. And if you can handle the role, you could make queen. One thing is sure, every head waiter in town will know your name. Leo is a big spender with a big need.
In love with a Leo girl, my man? Can you keep your head while all about you are losing theirs over your lady? The word for the lioness is style. Her style places her in the center of the room and makes her a target for every man on the scene. This pussycat likes the best of everything that's happening now. She is a social lioness with a flair for being in. If the limelight is too bright for you, well, she may be too much for you. Also, you better believe that the age of chivalry is not dead, and that romance is a very real reality. But this is a love lady, and the secret to holding her is a cool head and a very warm heart. If you prove otherwise, you'll be saying, "Pussycat, pussycat, where have you been?" And your answer will probably be, "My yawn." Out of love, Leo? Again, Leo? You'll recover. But it doesn't seem possible. I mean, it was so big and... Well, next time try an Aries or a Sagittarius. And try to remember, a thing doesn't have to be too much to be important. Just enough.
Leo begins with an insatiable need to be known, respected, and adored. He will go to any extremes to ensure his need is satisfied. This is a child whose faith in human beings is difficult to destroy. People, in fact, have such worth in his eyes that he literally lives and dies on the basis of their approval or denial. The Leo cub senses from the start that he will one day assume the throne and all the attendant responsibilities. So he must be affirmed and reaffirmed until he believes he is worthy of this place in the sun. In his youth, he will alternate between testing his powers of leadership and withdrawing in the fear that he will be weighed and found wanting. This is one native who must find his own way, for he will inherit all the aloneness of leadership.
In his spotlight he longs for. His tendency is to substitute personality for activity, and he may appeal to unworthy audiences and be applauded for the wrong reasons. Instead of giving to people inspired leadership, he makes a mirror of them, in which he can see his own glorious reflection and escape his real purpose.
In his third season, after postponing his destiny, the mature lion is ready to assume command. His belief in his worth rises until he gains recognition for the person he truly is and for the values he most deeply possesses. A grasp of the big idea, the ability to find the best man for the job, a faith in people that inspires them above and beyond the call of duty, and a dignity and courage that is unshakable.
In his last season, the old lion, a proud lion with a grand manner and a great deal of wisdom, still is master of all he surveys, and there is still an adoring audience waiting for him to rise from a luxurious sleep and shine. It seems as though this sun will never lose its fire or brilliance, and if it did, no one would ever know. The lion wouldn't let them. For Leo, man or woman alike, to become is to be proud, and they know the profound satisfaction of having won without ever having lost dignity.
I believe that cosmic religious sense is one of the strongest and noblest motives behind scientific research. Albert Einstein. I hold it for certain that the celestial bodies have in them certain other influences besides heat and light. I have practiced astrology, and you have not. If I do not condemn it, how can you presume to do so? Sir Francis Bacon. It is the stars above us, governs our conditions. William Shakespeare. Ye stars, which are the poetry of heaven, in your bright leaves we would read the fate of men and empires. Lord Byron. Astrology is astronomy brought down to earth and applied to the affairs of man. Ralph Waldo Emerson. We of the fixed stars have rejected the message of the wanderers of the sky. Do they not tell us of things to come as well as of things long past, buried in the racial memory of man? Henry Miller. It is the very error of the moon. She comes more near to earth than she was wont, and makes men mad. From Othello by William Shakespeare. given moment, in a given place. And like vintage years of wine, we have the qualities of the year and the season in which we are born. Astrology does not lay claim to anything more. Carl Jung.
Welcome back, everybody. All right, so now we're about to do the last phase, which is to create our wicks. So you already know how I feel about the wick making process, and I've already dropped some of them off already in the boxes, and I noticed that people pick them up, so I'm happy about that. So these ones right here are going to be for after the storm. Addressing your feelings is one of the best things you can ever do, especially when things happen very, 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 very fast in some people's lives. So don't feel bad when you just cuss and fuss and let it out. It's better for you to vocally do it than to physically do it, because physical actions lead to jail and things like that in our real world. So what we need to do is we need to harness the powers that are within us so that we can remain kings, queens, and prosperous people around the world. Because I can promise you one thing and guarantee you another. In the worlds that we live in, anything is possible. So I encourage everybody to make the best of your success, and harness everything that you can get out of your life that is good, so that you can be the best you can be, without having to want for nothing from nobody. So let us prepare this wonderful week for you, and I hope that you burn it well as often as you can. All right. Now, that is amazing. Okay, so these are like hope flames, you know. You gotta channel your energy into them so that you can get the best out of it. So I hope you guys really captured the energy, because I can promise you, it doesn't get easier tomorrow. The page just changed. So if you do not know how to let out the negativity by addressing it, whether publicly, sometimes you just can't talk to your family or everything. You can feel it out because of how dynamics are. So you got to maintain control over your emotions sometimes. Because if not, the devil will consume your energy as fast as you produce it and cause you to go mad. So, in order to do that, we have to step out of the norm. Stop being like them. Be like you. Stand out. Be out. Let them talk. Who cares? Wanna know why? Because we all will be dead one day. And I'm not going to be on my deathbed wondering about all the things that I wanted to do, wanted to try, wanted to express, wanted to tell people about, wanted to whatever. And never got a chance to do it because I was afraid. I was told I was not good enough or whatever. So you know what you do? You build your own. You build your own platform. You build your own domain. You build your own place. And you let it be known that it is there. Go there. Check it out. Let me know what you think about what was there. Okay, what is there? And if you like what you see, what is there, we can start building up from there. Everybody who has been able to express themselves through me did an outstanding job. It became a success overnight in my eyes. And you know what? I still stand by it. Don't let life make you feel as though you are inadequate. And damn sure I don't let a society make you feel that way. The only inadequate one I see is the one that gives up on yourself because somebody else told you to. So I hope you guys understand the message of the day. And I guess we'll be doing this later on today. So I will see you at the pavilion. And we will be stealing some time together. All right,
Ladies and gentlemen, gather around. Today, I'm unveiling a show so powerful it's set to shake the very fabric of your soul. Introducing Welcome to Hell. No, not the place of torment you've been led to believe. Here, in an unparalleled digital sanctuary, every living legend experiences redemption, grace, and mercy. Witness Hell reimagined, transformed into a realm where enlightenment empowers and hope emerges from the depths. Watch as His Royal Majesty, Timothy Lawrence, the Black Pope of eco-spirituality, leads this revolutionary movement under the new American empire. With wisdom, compassion, and insight, he ensures each participant is met not with judgment, but with healing and growth. Join us in reclaiming the narrative where flames illuminate, not consume, where despair turns into determination, and where every participant rediscovers their power and purpose. This is not just a show, it is an awakening. Welcome to Hell is a call to those misunderstood, cast aside, or lost in the shadows. Here, every soul takes center stage to rise to their true potential, redefining legacy and reclaiming divine grace. Are you ready for this transformative journey? The gates of Reformation are wide open and the time for change is now. Join us and discover that even hell was taken from the devil, so we can rewrite the story of our lives. Together, let's transform challenges into triumphs. Welcome to hell, where legends are reborn.
I just listen. I know she said I just laugh at people. Thank you so much for coming out here and checking us out. We'll see you tomorrow later this afternoon, and we'll check you out tomorrow. More wigs and everything like that. See you soon. Welcome to hell.